Good morning there, Devil fans. This is Chris from the Uncle Pucker New Jersey Devil podcast doing a quick little preview of tonight's game as the Nashville Predators will roll into Newark for a 7 p.m. puck drop against our New Jersey Devils. Um, Quick little recap, right? Devils' last two games, statement wins, huge wins against two teams that you guys were going to be battling with each other, jockeying for a position atop the Metropolitan all year between the Carolina Hurricanes, the New Jersey Devils, the Washington Capitals. Well, New Jersey beat Washington and Carolina their last two games. That was huge. 4-2 win over the Canes and a 3-2 win over the Caps. Both games, I thought that the Devils played really just really good games, and just I love this team. I love the makeup of this team. I love where I I believe this team can go. I'm not saying they're winning a Stanley Cup this year. Only one team gets to do that, but I am very happy with how this season has been progressing throughout. Now, I was out with some illness. Felt like absolute ass the last few days. So the boys, they did drop a show on Friday where they broke down the Canes game. I highly recommend checking out that Uncle Pucker episode. It was very good because the guys do a fantastic job. So with that being said, two big statement wins for New Jersey. New Jersey has had one issue this year, and that hasn't it's been consistency, but it hasn't been as bad as maybe, definitely not as bad as last year, maybe not as bad as other years or other times past, but just stringing together a set, right? 4, 5, 6, maybe more wins in a row. The Devils can't get more than, I think, three this year. I think they have maybe a 4-game win streak. I'm not sure. I should have checked that. But anyway, string some wins together. The thing I do like about this Devil team, which is a lot I do like about them, but the ability to have a loss and come back with a big win. You go back a week or so, right? The two big games against the Panthers down in Sunrise, the Devils win them both. They drop a clunker to the Tampa Bay Lightning on the next game where they get shut out. They have a nice gap, but those are games that, then you're going up against the Canes, right? So you have Florida, Tampa, Carolina, and Washington. You drop this one right in the middle to Tampa, but they came back strong against the Canes and they came back strong against Washington, and that's what I like. They don't let the losing or the bad feelings seem to pile up. They did have the 4-game losing streak earlier in the season, and to be honest with you, from that point to this point, it does seem like this is a different team. But again, that's not what we're here for. We're here to break down what to expect tonight, what to look for. I believe that the Nashville Predators are by far the biggest disappointment in the NHL this year. We know all the moves that they did all summer because every person with a hockey brain went on about how great Barry Trotz did, and they are won the off season and all their pickups, right? They pulled Stamkos out of Tampa. Well, not really. Tampa didn't want him. So they signed Steven Stamkos. They signed Brady Shea and they signed Jonathan Marchessault. So everybody thought that this team was loaded for bear and ready to go with Bruno behind the bench, with UC Soros, who they extended to a long-term deal, with Roman Yossi already there, with Philip Forsberg already there, with the core that they had, right? Because you remember last year, right? They went on that like 18-game point streak, the whole U2 concert, the Sphere, and they were punished and they got grounded, and then they ended up, passing all their exams with A's or whatever. So they went on their run, and that core, though, that went on that run last year is not necessarily the core they have now. They brought in some big guns, and it is not working. And we've seen this with sports, just in general, right? A team goes out and they spend a shitload of money and they bring in talent from all over the place. But when they finally put those pieces in place, they don't fit, right? There's just too many, square pegs, round hole type of things. And I believe that's what's going on with Nashville. They're just not clicking. Right now, they're 7, 11, and 3, 17 points. That's seventh in the Central Division for a team that a lot of people had winning and or competing for the top spot in that division. These guys are seventh right now. Huge disappointment, but they are coming off a very big 4-1 win over probably the best team in the NHL and the Winnipeg Jets. So that was their last game. Now they're rolling into us. So I think most people believe that Nashville is they're going to get rolling, right? It's only a matter of time when you do have this much talent spread throughout your team. It's going to take a while. Um, Personally, I don't think they're making the playoffs. I think that this start, you're not going to be able to overcome it, not in that division, not with too many, the other teams that are just doing really well that maybe weren't supposed to, like the Minnesota Wild and the, Calgary Flames. The West is tough. And I think the Preds are going to be, left without a ticket to the dance come April. And I don't give a shit. But they're going to be a lot better than this 7-11-3 record indicates. Let's just see how they play tonight against New Jersey. They're led by Philip Forsberg. He's got 16 points, a tidy 8-8 for that. Their captain, Roman Josi, he's got 16 points as well with 4 goals and 12 assists. Jonathan Marchessault is sitting at 4 goals and 8 assists for 12. Stamkos, 7 goals and 4 assists. I was actually kind of surprised. I didn't think he scored 7 goals. I don't really pay too much attention to Nashville, but I just, for some reason, thought he was in the 3 to 4 goal range. But let's dive into some numbers here for tonight's game, and we'll just kind of compare and contrast with where New Jersey's at. So the Predators' winning percentage is .405, and that's good for 28th in the league, where New Jersey is .652, and that's 9th in the league. Goals for, Nashville is also 29th in the league with 50, and New Jersey is 4th in the league with 79. Goals against, 19th in the league for Nashville at 65, 14th in the league for New Jersey at 60. Goal differentials, Nashville is -15. That's 26th in the league. The Devils are a +19, and that's 6th in the league. Power play percentage, Nashville is ninth in the league in power play. They're clicking at 22.7%. New Jersey is 2nd in the league in their power play at 31% even, which has just been lethal these last few weeks and a whole lot of fun to watch. Penalty kill. This is Nashville's strong point right here, 91.7%. That is good for 1st in the league at penalty kill to New Jersey's 2nd in the league in power play. So special teams tonight is going to come into play. That's going to be a fun little inside story to watch, see how our power play does against their really stellar penalty kill. Devils penalty kill is not too shabby either at 82.3%. That's good for 9th in the league. So the average shots, Nashville averages about 29.95, so around 30 shots per game. That's for 13th. Devils are 15th, right around the same, 29.78. So, the shooting percentage for New Jersey is 11.5%. That's the number of, you divide the number of goals with the shots taken and gives you that. That's where New Jersey is. They're 12th in the league in their shooting percentage. And Nashville is 32nd with 7.9%. So they just don't score a lot of goals. And the team save percentage for Nashville is .896. That's 16th in the league. New Jersey is .904, and that's 9th in the league. New Jersey basically owns them in every statistical category, as other than the penalty kill. But for the most part, whatever, if New Jersey is, if Nashville is leading in anything, it's you're talking about a very minor point. So the numbers are much better for New Jersey. New Jersey is a better team right now. Kind of what to expect tonight, right? The way New Jersey has been playing, the way that they played against the Canes. I didn't get on to talk about these games because I was sick, but the thing I loved best about the Canes game, right, was just the 18 seconds into the third period. New Jersey's sitting on a 3-2 lead, and I believe it was a 3-2 lead. And they come back, or no, it was yes, it was a 3. No, it doesn't matter. They were up by a goal. I don't remember. They make the beautiful pass 18 seconds in, the goal, they get the game tied. So basically, you're sitting on the bench, you just get done going about to walk in to start the third period with the lead, and you're sitting here going, well, now 18 seconds in, everything we just discussed during intermission, we could just throw out the window because it's not about protecting the lead anymore. It's about winning the game, which is exactly what they did. They didn't let it get to them. They didn't, just start giving up, which we saw a lot last year. Whenever anything went negative on this team, the mindset was just to kind of, I don't know, just kind of crumble up and fold. Whether it was a key guy going down in the game or a bad call, bad goal, bad series of goals, they were never able to kind of put that behind them, focus on playing the game and going out and doing that. The little things just seemed to pile up and mess with this team's psyche. And I was a little bit nervous about that because the Canes were coming in hot after that, and New Jersey wanted nothing of it. They held their ground. They took what Carolina was giving them, and then they just went out and scored two more goals on Dougie and Bratt, and they won the game. So that third period, the way the Devils now have kind of been setting teams up where to me, it seems like, okay, period one, this is the feeling out phase, right? We're going to throw some light jabs at each other, and we're going to get a good idea of how you're playing us, the things that we know we can work or not work against this team. And then they, second period's like, all right, we got all our information. Let's attack. And they do. And when it works, it's beautiful, right? And okay, great. We have a lead or whatever it is. And then we get into the third. If we're up, we can just kind of lock it down. Uh, not necessarily play, a tight defensive game, but as far as locking it down, taking the chances when they are given, when they're presented to you. But for the most part, it's about protecting the lead and playing really smart. I like that system. I like the way, and I mean, maybe in my head, that's just how it kind of seems to be working out right now. But they can beat Nashville. And the way the Devils are playing right now, they should beat Nashville. But again, we all know how this shit goes, right? A team that you're supposed to beat comes into your building, San Jose, and we see it with everybody. And this team would not shock me at all if they come in and win tonight against New Jersey, because this is an extremely talented roster. And like I said earlier, it's only a matter of time until things start to click. So before we wrap it up, let's just break down the likely goaltenders. All right. So I'm not going to do Scott Wedgwood or Jake Allen's numbers. So UC Soros, he's played 17 games. All right. He's 6-9-2. He has a good 918 save percentage, 2.43 goals against average, and 2 shutouts. We know UC Soros is a good goalie, and he's going to have to be, I believe, the biggest reason that this team, if it does end up making a move and trying to get themselves into the playoffs, I think it's going to have to be on the back of UC Soros, because as much as these guys are all trying to figure everything out, in the end, if he doesn't play well, it doesn't fucking matter. Sorry, I didn't mean that. But it doesn't matter. Jacob Markstrom, 9-5-1, 907 save percentage, 2.54 goals against, 1 shutout. Just what can you say about our goaltending tandem? Both guys have been playing fantastic. This is a good game. It's you're playing a Western Conference team, so I know a loss isn't as vital as maybe the other two, but you want to just keep this good habits feeling. You want to feel good. You want to win tonight. You want to win Wednesday night. Go into the holiday with a little bit of a 4-game winning streak. New Jersey can absolutely do it. And I do think that if Nashville does struggle some more, it's only going to be a matter of time until some changes are made there. I always kind of like when changes are made after one of my teams whoop up on somebody, because then you're responsible for somebody getting fired or traded or whatever. And it's fun because it doesn't affect us and it's sport. So anyway, that's some of my thoughts on this. I expect this to be a good game. I really do. I think Nashville is going to take this game very serious. I think New Jersey is going to take it very serious. Bruno is going to want to come in and beat his former club. That's what I'm looking at. Good game. Let's say New Jersey wins this thing 4-2. I'll take the same score that they did on Carolina. I think that Dougie Hamilton coming to life has been awesome. So I really like to see him just keep it going. like I said, we'll dive more into this. The Uncle Puckers are going to be doing a show most likely tomorrow. We're going to discuss this game. We'll discuss the Washington game. We'll look forward a little bit to the game Wednesday night, and we'll have a little bit fun with that. So we'll dive into more of that. Let us know in the comment section. Drop us an email, unclepuckers@gmail.com. You can also find us on X and Blue Sky and Instagram and all that other stuff. And wherever you get your hockey podcast, a like, a subscription, a download. You guys know how it works. And if anybody is interested in one of these super awesome Uncle Pucker New Jersey Devil stickers, just go to theunclepuckers.com, check out the contact info, put it in, send your info over. We get the stickers out to you. It's no cost. And slap them on your car, slap them on your laptop, slap them on your water bottle. Give them to a Ranger fan, whatever you want to do with it. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Uncle Puckers will be back with a full show very soon, and we'll see you later.